Salute, salute. Welcome back to the Retro Files. I am your host, Rick. We back in the building. Back to talk sneaks, man. We back in the building. Back to talk sneaks, man. Yesterday was the first day of school for my kids. And I just kind of wanted to reminisce, man. We all had those moments. You know what I'm saying? When you're running around and you want your fit and your sneaks to be just right. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, that was a thing. Me personally, I was, I had a couple of bad back to school moments. You know what I'm saying? A couple of times I had to wait. You know what I'm saying? We would go to school on a Wednesday. Like a couple of times I had to wait till that Friday to get the sneakers, or a couple of times I had to wait till Monday, or that wasn't dope. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't dope. I wasn't feeling that, but at the time there was nothing I could do about it. But now that I have kids, I try to make I don't try, they ain't never gonna experience that. You know what I'm saying? They get what they want. And Christmas, birthdays, and things like that. As parents, you always try to do for your kids what wasn't done for you, or you try to change their upbringing from what your upbringing was. You know what I'm saying? Make them better versions of yourself. You know what I mean? I understood the times that I lived in. I came up in the 80s. Well, I said I came up in the 80s. I'm a product of I was born in the 80s, but, I grew up in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? And family-wise, at that moment in time, it was a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? So even at a young age, I kind of knew what it was, you know what I'm saying? And also I had friends around me that was in the same boat, you know what I'm saying? So it was never like a lot of judgmental, but, as a kid, your self-esteem and your feelings and your morale be down, because it's like, first day of school, everybody in here, they got knew this, knew that, and you don't have anything new. You know what I'm saying? But those are some of the things that a lot of people my age went through. You know what I'm saying? And then what we do is we make sure our kids don't go through that. So it brought me joy to know that. My kids, they've never been through that, but it brings me joy when it's Christmas time and I'm shopping for my kids. I'm going out. I'm going all out. Me and my wife, we going all out, and I said this on a previous pod, and I say this all the time. It's never materials with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about materials. I don't care about material things. Material things come and go. You know what I'm saying? The motto in my household that me and my wife, we live by is the memories, moments and memories. My son not gonna care about the LaMelo balls that he got for school. You know what I'm saying? But the memory of getting those sneakers that you really, really want, he'll have. The actual sneaker, he's 8. They're not gonna give a fuck about them. You know what I mean? He's gonna grow out of them and they're gonna be all. But the feeling, he's gonna have. That's an everlasting feeling. You know what I'm saying? So it's always about the feelings and the moments and the memories. We don't care about the material things. All these Jordans and everything they got, man, they'll grow out of it. They'll want more things and different things. But the feeling and the memories that they had when they got it is the most important. You know what I'm saying? So I was joyed in school shopping for my kids, because I remember when I was a kid and on the times when I did have those good back to school years, it was something. You know what I'm saying? It's like we walk up in Foot Locker and my son, he walked up. He seen the LaMelos. Right? He seen the LaMelos and instantly was like, yo, excuse me, you got these in the 2? Like, I'm like, yo, well, you give it up for my son, man. Give it up for my son, man. You know what I mean? So he seen the LaMelos. He instantly shot to the LaMelos, right? So, he got Jordans, some LaMelos, some New Balances. You know what I'm saying? We go to another store. I turn around, he got the people bringing him out a pair of joints. I'm like, yo, my man, you just got a couple pairs. And on top of that, you got pairs at home too. Like, my son got a nice little collection. So I'm looking, my wife like, yeah, he just told him he need a size 2 in these. There was like some Uptowns. I'm like, this kid is crazy. Like, we got to get him out the spot because he's gonna, like, mind you, we in a whole different store now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he already got kicks. Like, we in a whole nother store. My daughters was looking at some things. He done sent the people in the back for him another pair. I'm like, oh no, what's going on? But he's like that. You know what I'm saying? He's like that. My son is 8 years old. He don't play about his sneakers. He not with the dirty sneaks and none of that. You know what I mean? Like, he don't play in his sneaks. You know what I'm saying? He's not participated in recess because he forgot his play sneakers at home. Like, now I'm good. I'm a chill. Because he don't want to mess his sneakers up. And I've never told him that. He just see how I am with my sneakers, how his mother is with hers. Like, it's just in him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he takes pride in his sneakers. Like, if his sneakers is dirty, or even when he's trying on sneakers, if he see like a mark or something on him, he'll be like, oh nah, let me get another pair type shit. Like, or he'll be like, Dad, what's that mark right there? Can we clean that? I'll be like, yeah, man, that ain't nothing. He'll be like, oh, okay. Like, she's that on it. You know what I mean? But, and then seeing, like, my daughters and just seeing what their style is, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, when I was coming up, the styles were so different, Like, so I'm just looking, I'm just like, okay, yeah, that's what's going on now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in school. I don't know what the fuck these kids' style is. You know what I'm saying? I just know my style. You know what I mean? Like, I know my kids' style because I see them every day. So I kind of know what they like and what they don't like. But it's just interesting in seeing how they put their style together. You know what I'm saying? Like, both my daughters, they 9th and 10th grade, and they got different styles. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the interesting dynamics. My son, he's like a little mini me. You know what I'm saying? He like the, he's a boy. He's like a little mini me. But my daughters, they're teenagers and they both got different styles. So that's interesting to see. You know what I'm saying? And, one thing is crazy that it's like, man, we had to do a lot of running around because it's just things is just not the same anymore. And that's like, I really don't like that. A lot of these sneak stores, like, they don't be having nothing inside the store. You know what I'm saying? Like, and again, man, I get it, man, different times, but man, I come up in the era where it was just all heat everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, the mom and pop stores, Foot Lockers, the Champs, the Athlete's Foots, the Finish Line, all this shit had heat. Like, it wasn't no going to this store and they might got one pair of joints you like. You know what I'm saying? Like, we went in a Foot Locker and they've had absolutely nothing. Like, you're supposed to be Foot Locker. You're supposed to be a staple in the sneaker store world. You understand what I'm saying? Like, them stripes is supposed to stand for something. Like, we've went into multiple Foot Lockers and they had nothing. Like, that shit is crazy. How does Foot Locker not have nothing? You understand what I'm saying? And even going online, it be dry. Especially when you have a lot of kicks, so you don't want to keep buying the same. You kind of want to switch it up, and then when there ain't many options to switch up, you be like, yo, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So we had to run. We really had to put some legwork into to find them the sneaks that they wanted. You know what I'm saying? And I just remember, like, mom and pop stores. You know what I'm saying? I just remember Athlete's Foot. I just remember, going into the sneaker spot and it and your mind being blown because there's so many sneakers to pick from. Unless you was going there for, like I come up in the era where you can say, yo, I got $150 and you could just go to the sneaker store without direction. You know what I'm saying? Not saying like, yo, I'm going to buy these Barclays or these Pennies or these Jordan 3s. Like, yeah, you could do that because I came up in a time where they was just available in the store. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no lines. It wasn't no internet. It wasn't no bots. It wasn't nothing. They just in the store. You got the, $120 or whatever it is. Go cop. I come up in that time, But it was a time where you could just go to the spot and they're going to have mad sneaks. And you just could go in there and be like, yo, I got $150. I'm about to go cop something. What sneakers you gonna get? I don't even know. Cause it's that much heat in there. It's that much heat in there. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays it's just like, you gotta search, man. You gotta search, and it's just, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, back to school is interesting, man. You know, my kids had a ball. They all got what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? So that was a good thing, man. You know, and I'm the type of parent. I'm gonna make sure you get what you want. Like, I'm gonna feel like, you know, I'd make it my duty to get what you want. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, my kids had a good back to school, man. You know what I'm saying? So school started yesterday, and, you know, we here. You know what I'm saying? I do want to say that I've been talking to a couple of people with some dope collections. So I should be having them on the podcast soon. You know, my email is itsrickskicks if you want to reach out. And, you know, if you want to reach out about anything, just hit me there. But yeah, man, so I've been talking to a couple of cats, and they're going to come on here and chop it up. You know what I'm saying? This month, like I said, man, this month is super busy. So now that everything is out the way and we back rolling into the school and everything is slowed down now. So now I could really ramp up the content. You know what I'm saying? Bring you some more content to the YouTube too, man. You know, when I was out in Chicago, I did do a Get the Feats. If you don't know what Get the Feats is, you know, it's just me messing around, man. I just talk a little talk, and then I'll say get the feats, and then I'll just show the kicks that I got on. You know what I'm saying? Also, if this is your first time listening to me or listening to this podcast, you know, I'm a different type of sneakerhead. You know what I'm saying? I'm a different type of sneakerhead. I like a different type of kicks. You know what I mean? You would have to follow me and listen to the podcast to really understand that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just what it is with me. That's just how I move. You know what I'm saying? I'm a New Yorker that don't wear Timbs, so you already know. If I'm a New Yorker that don't wear Timbs, you know that my kick game is crazy, like different. You know what I'm saying? Think about this. I'm a New Yorker that don't wear Timbs and I don't wear Jordans at all. In the past 25 years, I've had one pair of Jordans. And those was some Dunks, the Suns colorway. You know what I'm saying? Ones. In over 25 years. You know what I'm saying? And I got rid of them. I don't wear Jordans, I don't wear Timbs. I'm a New Yorker. So, you know, my sneaker taste and my kick game is different. You know what I mean? So follow me and you'll get a peek of that. YouTube. Follow my YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'll put the link in here so you could just tap that and get on over there. This podcast will also be on the YouTube. And I'm going to start bringing out some sneaker content. I haven't shot a sneaker video over there in a while. But I do got to get the feast joint that I'm going to post up on there. So, you know, definitely follow the YouTube channel. And, you know, every now and again, I'm going to go on there and just talk about a different type of sneaker. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case. Just bring some different type of content over there. You know what I'm saying? So definitely be on the lookout for that. And, yeah, man, we here. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to come back, man. Like I said, man, I finally get to sit down and kick my feet up. You know what I mean? So I wanted to come in here and chop it up with y'all, man. You know? Oh yeah, before I get out of here, man, the Meek Mill situation, man. Meek Mill was at a sneaker event and he was telling the kid, man, he was like, you know, you should give me a discount because I could, you know, do promo or whatever the case, man. And, you know, I like Meek. You know what I'm saying? I like Meek. I've been telling people about Meek since like 2004. You know, before Rick Ross and all that, man, I used to watch Meek on YouTube, like way back in 2004, 2005. You know what I'm saying? I got a thing for talent. So when I came across these Philly rappers battling and stuff like that, I stumbled across Meek too. And I have a good ear for talent. So when I heard him, and my wife could tell you, I was like, yo, this dude's gonna blow. And this was way back before anything. Nigga was skinny. Nigga was still a teenager. Nappy braids and all. I said, yo, he got something. He gonna go. And look at him now. But the only thing I seen a lot of mixed reviews with that. The only thing I say with that is, I kind of wish it didn't happen like it did. I don't think Meek needed the discount. Me personally, I would have just paid the regular price and did the promo for him, and just off the rip, because I'm just that type of person. You know what I'm saying? I understand that everybody's not like me, nor do they think like me, but I seen some of the comments saying like, yo, if this was Louis, he wouldn't have did that, whatever the case. And I kind of agree with that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I am as a person. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to go to Louis Vuitton and drop 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 and not be trying to get a discount, I'm not going to go to the sneaker event, you know what I'm saying, with these guys that's really like, yo, this is some of their livelihood. So if I give you, a $500 sneaker, you know what I'm saying, for $100 or $200 and a shout out, I'm losing money, and this is my livelihood, and you got millions in your bank. So it doesn't really do anything for me. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, like, you can't just say, yo, this is such and such, go check them out. And like, people not really, you know what I mean? Like, you might, like, it's not, it doesn't, like, a lot of people don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't care. You know what I'm saying? If you actively, like, cop from this guy and show him a lot and be like, yo, this is my sneaker guy, whatever, that's one thing. But you just saying, yo, check out my man Bob, man, he got the kicks. That ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna do nothing. In my opinion. I could be wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? This is my opinion. I just think that, doing a commercial for somebody or really genuinely showing somebody some love, that can go a ways. You know what I'm saying? But people know when you're just doing something for the sake of doing it. You know what I mean? So if somebody can look at you and say like, oh, you just doing this shit because nigga just gave you a free pair of sneakers, they're not going to be inclined to do business with him because they know you not going to do no more business with him. You know what I'm saying? You not doing business with this guy. You just seeing him here in this moment. You going to forget his name when you walk away from him. And there's no real connection there. There's no real transaction. There's no real anything there to make me, the stranger, say, oh, Meek fuck with dude. He probably got some work, so I'm going to keep, you know what I mean? That ain't that. That's just a in traffic shout out. You know what I'm saying? That's probably not going to do much for him, And again, I had this, I've spoke to a few artists, right? Like, I'll watch an artist on platforms. Granted, I'll hit them up and they be like, oh, I charge X, Y, Z, right? Because they feel like, whatever they feel like, yo, I'm going to charge. And I'm like, okay, cool. But no, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to pay you to be on my platform. The people that I just watched you on, their platform ain't that much bigger than mine. And I know they didn't pay you, but because you're looking at, you feel like, yo, who's this Rick guy? Oh, I'm going to charge him. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Because if I have you on my platform and I do this interview with you, my numbers aren't going to change. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you was bringing a definite number, then that's one thing. That's with anybody. But if I can have you on my platform and nothing changes on my platform, then why should I pay you to be on my platform? You understand what I'm saying? You could come over here, get a dope conversation. And, if something hit, then it could be something for the both of us. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you could tell me for a fact, like, yo, I'm going to get you a million having this person is going to, do something for my platform, then of course. But if it's not going to do nothing for my platform, just like if I was coming on your platform, I wouldn't charge you. You know what I'm saying? If somebody was to hit me right now and say, yo, you want to try and come on the joint, I'm not going to charge that person. Because just because I'm on that platform doesn't mean it's going to do anything for that platform. But I know if I'm bringing 1 million eyes onto your platform, and I know for a fact you're going to get 100,000 of those eyes for a fact, you're going to gain 100,000. Then okay, you know what I'm saying? That's something different. But I do think that Meek You know, and again, man, I wasn't there. I don't know what he spent in there, but I'm just speaking from how I am as a person. How I am as a person, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna drop a bag, you know, copping what I like. It's not saying I'm gonna go in there and just spend money just for the simple fact of spending money, but I'm gonna go in there, cop what I like, and I'm gonna try to look out for people. You know what I'm saying? And if I could find a nice legit connect that, like, you know, if I like a dude and I'm like, oh, he got work. Okay, cool. Yo, let me get your info and I'll build on that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't go in there, try and get the discounts and do all that, because I know this is a grind, man. I know this is a lot of people's livelihood, man. You know what I'm saying? And I got a few M's in the bank, so it ain't the money. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, you know, it's neither here nor there. But yeah, man. So I just wanted to come in, man, just chop it up with y'all, man. Let y'all know I'm back. You know, appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. Appreciate y'all for listening, man. I got a bunch of content coming. Like I said, man, the YouTube link will be in the description. Check that out. Subscribe, follow the page. Got some interviews on deck. You know what I'm saying? Me and a couple of people will be talking. We just got to get our schedules together. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to talk sneaks with them. And, you know, we here, man. You know, we back on track. We back rolling. Bear with me. Stick with me. Follow me on Instagram at Rick_BHR. Let's build this community, man. This is the Retro Files community. I want to build this, man. All my retro kick lovers out there, get with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up. Follow me. You know, send me some ideas you want me to talk about. It could be a sneaker. It could be whatever, man. You know, I want to bring my ideology of, you know, just different type of kicks, man. Everything ain't one way. It's a bunch of different kicks out there, man. So follow me if you want to learn about them, or you want to hear about them, or you want to even, you know what I'm saying? If you want to even know it's okay to rock them. Real talk. Real talk. Because a lot of people will like something but be like, oh, nah, I can't rock these. Man, you could rock them. I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you, man. But nah, man, let me stop messing around. On that note, I am signing off. Follow me on Instagram at Rick_BHR. I'm gone.